This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving a speech.
Shit. They'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up. I'm riding the motorcycle.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. Took out the helo. Clear over here. We got some Unidad coming in.
Called for rebels to draw their attention.
Copy. We're sending men to that position.
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
Buenas, amigo. Here's your copter.
Calling for indirect fire.
Roger that. Mortars away.
This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving a speech.
Shit. They'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up. When we get in there to upload the video, keep it quiet. We raise any alarms, we lose our shot. I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us. I got eyes on a sniper.
Okay, we're still good.
Have been brought against the organization in the most cowardly of ways. And despite the poor manner that those accusations have been levied against Santa Blanca.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
We copy. Relaying enemy positions now.
I have been called upon to answer these allegations. I have been thinking of that children's riddle that asks if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it fall. Did it make a sound? Of course, the scientific explanation is that yes, it made a sound. The tree hitting other trees. The branches snapped. These collisions make sound waves that are sound, even if there is no one to hear. The that such a riddle will mystify children. The real question is, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear, will anyone care? And that is how it is with a man old and smart. A man who lives
I'm getting in position. Moving to a good sight line. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line.
or in his city of
Target marked. Copy. Target marked. Ready to engage. That's one less bad guy.
falling in the empty forest. Who cares what he does? Who cares if he dies? That man may have the biggest dreams. He dreams of building a company that can change the world.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
For the widows, for the orphans of this world. But if he doesn't help, all of his dreams amount to nothing.
Sniper out there.
His self-serving, his pity becomes nothing more than a security blanket that makes him feel like he's a good man. But he is not a good man, or even a bad man. Because he may as well not be there at all. Now, you're thinking, but Padre, I would do those things, fulfill my ambitions, help the poor, if I have the time, if I have the money. Brothers and sisters, make the time, make the law. With the blessing of Santa Blanca came to work for you. The last few years,
Check your targets. We got civilians in the area.
brother and swing has brought endless opportunities to work.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
How many of you sell your coca to Santa? How many of you drive her trucks, build her buildings? And among other chapters,
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
third year, the Santa Blanca has sponsored Feed the Familia initiative, helping to bring food to low-income families all
I'm moving to position. Let me get in position.
for yourself.
Wait one. Let me get in position. Target acquired. Standing by.
You have felt it. Why do you doubt it? Faith is the greatest test of our Lord. Stop believing in Him. Believe in His love without any reassurance from Him, without any words other than the word that was written thousands of years ago. That faith is rewarded, brothers and sisters. When Santa Blanca visited a company relationship, she asked if I would not accept the faith. She asked if I could God, I think
Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Say the word, boss. That tango's done.
Santa Blanca, God, is working through Santa Blanca here in Bolivia. If you have faith, if you trust Santa Blanca, if you trust our church, you will have your reward. When you are a successful organization as
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
you will have your training. You will have people to make up lies about you.
I'm getting in position.
But
I've
you
got the
can
target.
see for yourselves.
Moving to a good sight line. Wait one. Let me get in position. Target acquired.
Venerate
Say the word.
that people envy and hate that success that they do not understand. Santa Blanca
Kill confirmed.
is everyone, sinner and saint alike. There is always room for you in our congregation. The Holy See cannot understand things. These men, mere mortals like yourselves, would judge whether or not you are qualified to worship God. They would label your veneration of Santa Muerte, your fading of stages, an angel reaching upon the pages of the Bible itself. They would label your adoration of Santa Muerte
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
paganism. They would dismiss it as false religion. But that jealousy and that hate do not shake your faith in Santa Muerte. And lies conducted by cowards should not shake your faith in this church of Santa Muerte or in Santa
Here's target number 5.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo, Santa Muerte, escucha nuestras plegarias. Hermanos, se han levantado calumnias terribles sobre cómo se maneja la organización de Santa Blanca. Cobardes que no dan la cara han hecho escandalosas difamaciones sobre Santa Blanca y sobre la sagrada institución de la Santa Muerte. Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas abominables acusaciones.
Hey, we got a narco in front of the Santa Muerte Church. I need a better position. Target marked. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Roger. Ready. Target call the shot.
La gente de ciencia diría que sí. Obviamente que se cayó. Y el escándalo que hizo al hacerlo, ruidajo de ramas quebrándose, colisionando con otros árboles. Esto hubiera pasado de todas formas.
Tango down. That was fucking close.
Pero la verdadera pregunta todo mundo la deja de lado.
I got one narco over by the Santa Muerte Church.
Para oír el escándalo.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
¿A quién le importa? Es exactamente lo mismo con la vida de hombres y mujeres. Un hombre que vive aislado, solo, ya sea en el campo, en un desierto, o en medio de la nada, o en un departamento en una gran metrópoli. Ese
I'm moving to
hombre
position.
interactúa con nadie. Es como ese árbol que cae del bosque. ¿A quién le
Target acquired.
importa?
Standing by.
¿A quién le importa si no es?
Let me get in position. Civilians in the area. Watch your targets.
Será en planes de grandes negocios que
Got the target.
un hombre compasivo que ayuda a los enfermos, las viudas, a los huérfanos. Pero si este hombre no hace nada, todos sus sueños se convierten en eso. Justo es en nada. Toda esa formación, grandes ideas, desperdiciadas. La lástima que siente por nosotros se vuelve una máscara que protege, haciéndolo sentir que es un hombre bueno. Pero no es
Got one.
tampoco malo. De hecho, no es.
I got a narco over here. There. Inside the Santa Muerte Church.
Pero padre, no haría todas esas cosas. Lograría sus metas. Ayudaría a los pobres. Si tuviera tiempo, si tuviera
Remember,
dinero,
low and
padre,
slow.
le juro,
Let's find the broadcast terminal and start the
hermanos,
upload.
hagan el tiempo. Generen el dinero con la bendición. Al paso de estos últimos años, esta organización ha hecho de este lugar su hogar. El hermano sueño trajo muchas oportunidades a estas tierras y a su gente. ¿Cuántos entre ustedes le han vendido a Santa Blanca sus cosechas de hoja de coca? ¿Cuántos de ustedes manejan sus camionetas? ¿Cuántos de ustedes trabajan?
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Este es el tercer año.
Eyes on El Cardinal.
This is the biggest revival I've ever been to.
After we show the evidence, we'll need to move fast or this crowd becomes a problem. Hooah.
Hooah. Hooah.
Todo el bien que Santa Blanca ha hecho en Bolivia, han sentido la voluntad y aprovechado las oportunidades que Santa Blanca les ha ofrecido. ¿Por qué ahora dudan? Tener fe en el Señor es la más grande prueba. Tenemos que creer y confiar en Él, sin más palabras que las que nos dejó hace mucho. Pero esa fe que le tenemos y que le tengamos será recompensada. Hermanos, cuando Santa Muerte visitó a la gente en el antiguo Egipto, ella dejó ir, sin ser tocados, a la gente que tenía marcadas sus puertas con sangre de cordero. ¿Saben por qué? Porque demostraron su fe en Dios. Hermanos, Santa Muerte y Dios están trabajando aquí en Bolivia a través de Santa Blanca. Y si confían en Dios, serán recompensados. Así que confíen en la iglesia, confíen en Santa Blanca. Recuerden también que cuando uno la gente critica sin saber lo que pasa o simplemente inventan mentiras sin escrúpulos, porque tienen envidia. Pero ustedes pueden ver por ustedes mismos, a través de sus propias experiencias. Ustedes son su devoción a la Santa Muerte. La Santa Muerte acepta a todos, pecadores y santos, y los trata por igual.
You're in bad shape. Take cover.
Ustedes en nuestra comunidad.
This thumb drive's got video evidence that the cartel is smuggling children. We broadcast this shit while the Cardinal's giving the speech.
Shit. They'll go from following him to calling for his blood.
And he'll either leave with us or stay and get strung up.
Get back before they make you.
I got eyes on a sniper.
Heads up, soldiers.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
And the charges that its sponsors, I have been called to answer these allegations. I have been thinking of that children's riddle that asks if the truth falls in the woods, and no one is there to hear it fall. Did it make a sound? Of course. The scientific explanation is that yes, it made a sound. The tree hitting other trees. The branches snapping. These collisions make sound waves that are sound, even if there is no one to hear. The reason that such a riddle will mystify them. The real question is, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear, will anyone care? And that is how it is with a man or a woman's life.
Moving to position. Copy. Target marked. Let me get a good sideline. I've got the target.
A man who does not interact with other people is like that tree falling into empty forest. Who cares what he does? Who cares if he dies? That man may have the biggest dreams. He dreams of building a company that can change the world. He feels compassion for those, for the widows, for the orphans of this world. But he does nothing. All of his dreams amount to nothing. All of this compassion is wasted.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
His spirit becomes nothing more than a security blanket that makes him feel like he's a good man. But
Got it.
he's not a good man, or even a
I
bad
need a
man.
better position.
Because he may as well
Got the
not
target.
be Aragon. Now,
Target acquired. Standing by.
but, Padre, I will
Wait one. Let me get in position.
fulfill my ambitions, help the poor. If I have the time.
Ready to engage.
Brothers and sisters, make the time. Make the moment. With the blessing of Santa Muerte, Santa Blanca came to Bolivia. The last few years, this organization has made a home here. Brother Swing has brought endless opportunities to Bolivia and her people. How many of you sell your coca to Santa? How many of you drive her trucks, build her buildings? And among other charities, this is the third year the Santa Blanca has sponsored Feed the Familia initiative, helping to bring food to low-income families all year long. You have seen for yourself the
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
You have felt it. Why do you doubt it now? Faith is the greatest test of our Lord. We must believe in Him, believe in His love without any reassurance from Him, without any words other than the word that was written thousands of years ago. But that faith is rewarded, brothers and sisters. When Santa Muerte visited upon the people of Egypt, she passed by the houses of the faith. She passed by those who demonstrated their faith in God by painting it on their doorways in lamps of water. But those who did not believe through their houses, and she took their firstborn sons for God. Brothers and sisters, Santa Muerte, God, is working through Santa Blanca here in Bolivia. If you have faith, if you trust in Santa Blanca, if you trust our church, you will have your reward. When you are a successful organization of Santa Blanca, you will have your critics. You will have people who make up lies about you. But you can see for yourself. You know from your own experience. You who venerate Santa Muerte, that people envy and hate that success.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Back it up. Back it up.
Accept everything. Sinner and saint alike.
He makes 5.
There is always room for you in our church. The Holy See cannot understand things. These men, mere mortals like yourselves, would judge whether or not you are qualified to worship God. They would label your veneration of Santa Muerte, your faith in God's angels, an angel written upon the pages of the Bible itself. They would label your adoration of Santa Muerte Satanism, paganism. They would dismiss it as foolery. But that jealousy and that hate do not shake your faith in Santa Muerte. And lies concocted by cowards should not shake your faith in the
Moving to position. Eyes on the target.
or
I need to get a better position. Copy that. Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake. Say the word, boss.
Espíritu Santo. Santa Muerte, escucha nuestras plegarias. Hermanos, se han levantado calumnias terribles sobre cómo se maneja la organización de Santa Blanca. Cobardes que no dan la cara han hecho escandalosas difamaciones sobre Santa Blanca y sobre la sagrada institución de la Santa Muerte. Y yo estoy aquí para contestar a estas abominables acusaciones. ¿Recuerdan la parábola para niños que dice: si un árbol se cae a la mitad del bosque pero no hay nadie ahí para oírlo, se cayó realmente? La gente de ciencia diría que sí. Obviamente que se cayó. Y el escándalo que hizo al hacerlo, ruidajo de ramas, quebrantos.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Y esto hubiera pasado de todas formas, habiendo alguien ahí o no para. Pero la verdad
I'm getting in position. Ready to fire.
la deja de lado. La pregunta es, si no estaba
Enemy down.
para oír el escándalo llegar a sus creencias, ¿a quién le importa? Es exactamente lo mismo con la vida de hombres y mujeres. Un hombre que vive aislado, solo, ya sea en el campo, desierto, o en medio de la noche, o en un departamento en una granja. Ese hombre que nunca ha pasado es como ese árbol.
We got a Sicario. Close to the dump.
¿A quién le importa si muere? Ese hombre podría tener planes de
I'm moving to position. Moving to a good sight line.
un hombre compasivo que ayuda a los enfermos,
Copy. Target marked.
a los huérfanos. Pero si este hombre no hace
Tango is fucking down.
todos sus sueños se convierten en eso. Justo es en nada. Toda esa formación, grandes ideas desperdiciadas. La lástima que siente por nosotros se vuelve una máscara que lo protege, haciéndolo sentir que es un hombre bueno. Pero no es un hombre, tampoco malo. De hecho, no es un humano. Ahora deben de estar pensando, pero padre, no haría todas esas cosas, lograría las metas, ayudaría a los pobres. Si tuviera tiempo, si tuviera dinero, padre, le juro.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Hermanos, hagan el tiempo, generen el dinero. Con la bendición de la Santa Muerte, Santa Blanca vino a Bolivia. Al paso de estos últimos años, esta organización ha hecho de este lugar su hogar. El hermano Sueño trajo muchas oportunidades a estas tierras y a su gente. ¿Cuántos entre ustedes le han vendido a Santa Blanca sus cosechas de hoja de coca? ¿Cuántos de ustedes manejan sus camionetas? ¿Cuántos de ustedes trabajan construyendo sus edificios? Este es el tercer año que Santa Blanca la iniciativa ha ido. tener fe en el Señor es la más grande prueba. Tenemos que
Yo,
creer
cartel
y
gunman,
confiar en
near the
Él
Santa Muerte
sin más
Church.
palabras que las que nos dejó hace muchos años. Pero esa fe que le tenemos y que le tengamos será recompensada. Hermanos, cuando Santa Muerte
Relax,
visitó
we're
a la
still
gente
good.
en el antiguo Egipto, ella dejó ir, sin ser tocados,
I got a
la gente
narco
que
over
tenía
here,
marcadas
the Santa
sus
Muerte
cuerpos
Church,
con
see?
sangre de cordero. ¿Saben por qué? Porque demostraron su fe en Dios. Hermanos, Santa Muerte y Dios están trabajando aquí en Bolivia a través de Santa Blanca. Y si confían en Dios, serán recompensados. Así que confíen en la iglesia, confíen en Santa Blanca. Recuerden también que cuando una organización es exitosa como esta, la gente
Got it.
critica
Move
sin
it.
saber lo que pasa.
Let me get a good sight line.
Simplemente inventan mentiras sin escrúpulos,
Got the target.
porque tienen envidia de su éxito. Pero ustedes pueden ver por ustedes mismos, a través de sus propias experiencias, ustedes con su devoción a la Santa Muerte. La Santa Muerte acepta a
Moving to
todos,
position.
pecadores
I'm getting in
y
position.
y los trata por igual.
Let me find a good position.
Siempre habrá un lugar para cada uno de
Target acquired. Standing by.
nuestra congregación. No dejen que las críticas y las mentiras los
Roger.
hagan
Target
dudar.
marked.
Los seres humanos
Tango down. I got a Sicario over here. Inside that Santa Muerte church.
pero no.
They're gonna spot you. Back up.
Dios es el único con la mirada clara para hacerlo. No los hombres. Los juzgarán y dirán de cosas por venerar a la Santa Muerte. Porque juzgan su aspecto, porque no entienden, porque tienen miedo de la verdad. Y hermanos, su fe los moverá a ver la verdad, y la verdad los hará libres. Así que no dejen que nadie los amedrente por su fe, y estén orgullosos de creer en la verdad, en verla y testificarla a través de las acciones de Santa Blanca. Les doy la bendición, en el nombre del Padre,
Roger, let me get in position.
y Espíritu Santo. Que la Santa Muerte
Roger. Target acquired. Target eliminated.
in the name of the Father and the Holy Spirit, we invoke thee, Santa Muerte.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Brothers and sisters, questions have been raised about the conduct of Santa Blanca. Horrible, slanderous accusations have been brought against the organization in the most cowardly of ways. And despite the poor manner that those accusations have been
Got it.
levied
Moving.
against Santa
I need a
Blanca,
better position. Hold up.
and the
Let me get a good sight line.
Santa Muerte, that
Eyes on the target. I've got the target. Ready to engage.
answer these allegations. I have been thinking of that children's riddle that asks if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it fall. Did it make a sound? Of course,
Target it down.
the scientific explanation
Hey,
is
we
that
got a narco. All right.
we
Just near the Santa Muerte
the
church.
tree hitting other trees, the branches snapping. These collisions make sound waves that are sound, even if there is no one to hear. The reason that such a riddle will mystify children, the real question is, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear, don't anyone care? And that is how it is with the man called Human Skull. A man who lives alone in solitude, be it in the wilderness or in his city apartment. A man
I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle.
is like that tree falling in the empty forest. Who cares what he does? Who cares if he dies? That man may have the biggest dreams. He dreams of building a company that can change the world.
I'm moving to. I need to get a better position.
For the widows, for the orphans of this world. But he does nothing. All of his dreams are about
Moving to position. Let me get a good sight line. Copy. Target marked.
Pilot loaded. Get ready. All hell's about to break loose.
Fuck, engage him.
Grab this asshole before the crowd gets him.
Their LT's escaping.
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
In the name of God.
God's got nothing to do with this Cardinal. It's over. You want to get out of here in one piece, we're your only option. Understand?
Yes, yes, of course. Anything you say. Just get me out of here.
Copy that. We have men on the way.
We're here to give you some help.
There might be some intel around here.
Silencio. Marche. We're good. We all in one piece? These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels. I'll fly.
Keep it moving, Padre.
Padre, don't you dare use that term of respect to patronize me. I give people a spiritual guidance. My congregation numbers are in the thousands.
The congregation in a church bought and paid for by the cartel.
I brought the congregation to Sueño because he's a true believer. He knows that I bring the true word of God.
Isn't vanity one of the 7 sins, Padre?
I am no longer wasting my time talking to you. The lips of wisdom are closed, except to the ears of understanding. You are too small-minded to understand.
These mausoleums look cute in comparison to the others.
SB built them for their buchones. I've got a healthy enough ego to say I want something like this when I die.
What are you, a SEAL? Because I don't know any quiet professionals who'd need something like this.
Cool. Let's see what His Holiness has to say to Bowman.
Amigo, everything has changed because we broadcast that speech.
Our priest has taken a vow of silence.
You should actually read that when you're in prison.
La conozco. No te apures. If a sinner chooses to worship at my church, if he chooses to pray with me, it is my duty to God to help the flock find its way. It does not make me a criminal.
No. Money laundering makes you a criminal. Your church is built on a foundation of trafficking in white powder and kids.
Usted no entiende. I felt horrible about those children.
If that's true, then confess. Right here, with me. Absolve yourself of your sins.
May God forgive me.
In
En
the
el
name of the
nombre
Father,
del Padre,
and of
del
the
Hijo,
Son,
y del
and of the
Espíritu
Holy
Santo.
Ghost.
The image was broken. The dream was crumbling. My church was dying out. Many of my men were leaving me. The campesinos were no longer afraid to slander my name. Those who hated me said I did all of this out of pride. The mausoleum, the websites, the Bible. They said I did it out of vanity. But if they could have seen it, if everyone could have seen my dream, they would have understood. I did it for them. For the sicarios, the farmers, the miners. I did it so they would dream of a better life for themselves. So they could envision how great they could become. How great they could make Santa Blanca, and how great Santa Blanca could make them. But when you get a glimpse behind the curtain, then you realize that the magic is nothing more than smoke and mirrors. And the glory which you once aspired to is nothing but a sham.
Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp. Search the warden's office for intel on the prisoners who've been held there. It might give us a lead on the
I'm
disappearances.
taking the bike.
Go on without me.
Let's roll.
Nomad, you'll want to hear this. The activity found a message for you on one of Santa Blanca's websites.
A message for us.
There aren't any other 4 Americans causing trouble for Sueño. He says he wants to talk. He's acting like he'll negotiate, sing Kumbaya and hug it out.
The meeting's bait, but it could also be a chance to draw Sueño out.
Sure. It's also a chance to get yourself killed. There's nothing to stop this from becoming a two-way shooting gallery.
Send us the info. If he wants to throw lead, we can throw lead.
I don't think you understand. This is a bad idea.
Bowman, I understand. Send us the info and we'll decide.
Fine. Do what you want. Bowman out.
I'll be damned. The cartel just put up a wall and turned the whole village into a prison.
What's the play?
Same as before. Get inside, find the warden's office, search it for intel on the missing people. There have to be answers behind those walls. Let's move. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm getting in position.
Let me get in position.
Wait one, let me get in position. Target acquired. Got the target. Say the word, boss. Lost visual on the target. Roger that, moving. Roger, let me get in position. Ready to engage. Target eliminated.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon. Hang on, I'll drive.
All right, let's roll. I'm moving to position. I've got the target.
Moving to a
Hold
good
up.
sight line.
Let me get a good
Target
sight line.
lost.
Target acquired. Eyes on the target. Lost my target. Roger. Target marked.
Lost the target.
Lost visual on the target. Target acquired.
Copy. Target marked.
Target is down. They're gonna see you. Hold up. I'm getting in position.
Let me get in position.
Civilians in the area.
Eyes on the target.
Watch your targets. I need a better position. Wait one, let me get in position. Target marked. Say the word, boss.
I don't have a shot. Say the word. Lost the
Opening
target.
fire. We piped the hornet's nest.
I got one narco.
We're good.
Near that stack of tires.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
I'm moving to position.
Moving to a good
Hold
sight
up.
line.
Let me get a
Got
good
the target.
sight line. Target acquired. Standing by. Ready to engage. That guy's... Okay, we're cool. We got a Sicario around the fuel tank.
There's a cartel medal over here. It's gonna break some poor thug's heart to lose this. That makes 5.
I'm getting in position. I've got the target.
Let me get in position.
Eyes in the
No
target.
target.
Repeat, no Let me find a good position. Roger. Target acquired. Tango down. Okay, all clear. Got some hostile activity.
Got eyes on a Tango. He's got a lot of background.
Dude, we got a cartel sniper here, close to the camp entrance. Eyes on a gun turret.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm moving to position.
Moving to a good sight line.
Wait one, let me get in position. Got the target. Say the word, boss. Tango down. That was fucking close.
Second target.
We're good to go.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here. Hola.
That's gotta be the warden's office. If there are any prisoner records, they'll be in there. We need to get inside and see what we can find.
Nació en el norte de México, cerca de la frontera. Ahí trabajó en la obra, sacando dinero para su mamá. Pero la crisis llegó, no hubo más construcción. Se quedó sin trabajo, dejado a su suerte y sin saber qué hacer.
We got a PC over here. If there's a record of the prison's inmates, it's here. No time to be choosy. We'll download every document. Download started. Stay alert, people. Download complete. Let's exfil and get the data to Bowman. Hopefully there's something here we can use.
A Bolivian journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo for several months. Track her down and find out what she knows.
I'll drive.
Good to go.
Shitballs. coming up on the journalist's last known location. Let's track her down and find out what she knows about the missing people.
We gotta figure the cartel's around looking for her too.
Hola, camaradas.
What do you want, gringo?
We're looking for a journalist named Lupe Vera.
So are we, but it's too late. The cartel has her. They've taken her back to their base.
You planning a rescue?
Yes, but it would be suicide. The outpost is heavily guarded and I don't have enough troops.
You do now. You need to get to Vera, whatever it takes.
Then let's go. We haven't got much time. Anden, hermanos.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Heads up. Hostile presence. I'm getting in position. I need to get a better position.
I gotta find a good position.
Copy. Target marked. Roger.
We rattled
Target
somebody's
marked.
cage.
Well, that's my target. Let me get a good sight line. They know we're here. Target acquired.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
Got it.
We got a sniper. Get down.
I'm moving to position. Target marked. Got it. They're on this side.
I called the rebels for some indirect fire.
We copy. Mortars away. Buena suerte.
Gracias. Fucking hell, it's good to be free.
You the journalist?
Me llamo Lupe Vera. But I don't know if I'll stay with journalism after this shit. To whom do I owe my rescue?
We're working with Pakatari. We need any info you got on the people who are disappearing.
There is a rebel safe house near here. Everything I have on los desaparecidos is there.
Then let's go get it.
Here's your combat vehicle. The keys are inside.
Rally on me.
I copy. Moving. getting in position. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. I've got the target. Eyes on the target. Target acquired. Good to go. Going hot. Dropped him.
Clear. How you guys holding up?
Hola.
It's not just San Mateo, you know? People are being taken from all over Bolivia, and not just by the cartel. Unidad is also involved. Some officers torture and murder innocents, and then send the evidence here to be destroyed.
Santa Blanca kills people all the time and leaves the bodies behind.
No one cares if a sicario from a rival cartel dies. They kill a policeman? That's just the war on drugs. But the missing people? Los desaparecidos? That includes every priest or journalist who said a bad word against the cartel. Every student, bus driver, laundrywoman, anyone they think might be against them. That's not just the drug war.
That's a story.
Damn right it is. It has to be. If Bolivians knew a tenth of the murders that the cartel and Unidad have committed, there would be rioting in the streets. The rebels would have people flooding their ranks. Hell, the rest of the world might even care. Is just ahead.
Good. Show us that intel on the people disappearing in San Mateo. Need to put a stop to it.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
It's not hard to guess that los desaparecidos, the disappeared, have all been murdered. I've got notes on some truck the cartel uses to pick up the bodies. It's supposed to have a regular route like a fucking garbage service.
That's it? What about its route, its schedule?
Nothing specific. Oye, amigo, this was hard enough to get as it is. I just know that the truck's last stop is a place where the cartel gets rid of the bodies. What about my story? There are dozens of families, hundreds who need answers to what happened to their loved ones.
When we get answers, you'll be the one to spread the word. Adios. And gracias.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
There anything on El Pozolero? We've got a description of the truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside, and anybody put in the back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it.
I'm going to wait here for Bacatari. You should find that truck.
According to our intel, there's a cartel death truck that collects corpses across San Mateo and delivers them to someone called El Pozolero. Intercept the truck and force the driver to give up El Pozolero's location.
Buckle up, people.
You better not roll this thing.
Eyes on the truck. We need this fucker alive.
He's already got a load him back, full of goddamn bodies.
Fucking hell!
Ready to engage. Son of a bitch.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire!
Opening fire on these fuckers.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
Easy. Camine.
We good? Shit got close for a second there.
Buenas.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
Quédate quieto. You El Pozolero?
For serious? Fuck no, I'm not that Diablo. I just drive the truck, way, nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Morillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero we should never found out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozolero's real name, Raul Murillo. He also gave up Pozolero's location.
Outstanding. I'll run Mario's name and send you whatever background I can find.
This one's weird, Bowman. These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
Just got a file transfer from Bowman. Looks like she was able to...
When I was a kid, we used to live over the train tracks. Every time a train went past, I would run into my mother's bed, and she'd assure me there was no such thing as monsters. She was such a liar. El Pozolero, also known as the Stew Maker. Sometimes the cartel needs a dead body to completely disappear without a trace. In such cases, they ship the cadavers off to San Mateo. The first thing El Pozolero does is place the bodies inside a barrel, which he fills with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, then covers the drums, stirring occasionally. After 24 hours, there's nothing left but a thick sludge, a stew. He pours this into a pit. Any leftover teeth or bone fragments he smashes into dust. Last year, more than 300 people disappeared in San Mateo. Their families have no idea if their loved ones are alive or dead. They can't have proper burials, they can't have closure. The only one who knows what truly happened to these people is El Pozolero, the monster who melted them.
Got some background on El Pozolero.
Why
I don't like this. We got no idea what we're walking into.
I'm getting, like, tense, you know? Kind of, like, a little nervous. Like Bowman said, there are a lot of variables in play.
There aren't a lot of variables. We just don't know what they are, so we're taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozzolero before he sees us.
Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now. That LT's getting away. Why did you shoot a civilian?
Frag out. Come in mierda, culeros. Frag out.
Find some fucking cover. Just stay down, I'll be right there.
God damn, that was close. I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us. I'll drive. Fire.
Engaging targets. Escorted me. Haul ass before that thing blows. Take cover! Grenade! Get to cover! Escort. We need what that truck's hauling. Don't blow it up.
Area secure. We'll pass word to the rebels and tell them where to find the food truck. Let's go. Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
All right, I'm in. Shit, here they go.
Coming up on the cartel base now. Let's go find El Pozolero.
Bad guys in the area. Escort car destroyed. Escort car's been destroyed. Got it. I need a better position.
Wait one, let me get in position.
Got the target. Target marked.
Say the word, boss. Engaging tangos.
He's gone. That was close. All good, all clear.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later. The rebels are gonna love this. It's a pharmacy's worth of medicine for their people. Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. I'm riding the motorcycle. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
All right, we're all clear. Roger that, moving.
Moving to a good sight line.
Roger, target marked. I got their Jenny over here. That's one less bad guy.
They got no juice. Sniper out there. I'm spotting another tango. The alarm is disabled. Alarm is off.
Roger, let me get in position. Roger, target acquired. That tango's done. Heads up, hostiles in the area. Back it up, they're gonna see you. I got a narco over here.
Tell me where.
Around the parking area.
Got another tango.
We got a Sicario close to the parking area. Get down before they see you. Moving to position. Copy. Target marked. That's one down. All right, breathe easy. Hang back. That tango might spot you.
Careful. Sicario sporting a submachine gun right next to the fuel tank.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
We're cool.
Roger that, moving.
Let me get in position.
Got the target.
Roger. Target marked. Lost visual on the target.
And baby makes 3.
Kill confirmed. Okay, we're still good.
Got another tango.
All clear. All clear. Roger, let me get in position. Roger. Target acquired. Lost my target. I got a narco over here. There, by the container.
Got it. Moving. Copy. Target marked. I don't have a shot.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here. Nice. You guys smell that?
Christ, the fuck is it?
Death, man. Fucking death.
I got eyes on El Pozzolero. Remember, we need him alive. Manos arriba. Let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
Mierda. Ahora sí ya valió. ¡Madres! ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas!
Coming with us, fuckface.
Why are you angry with me? Estoy trabajando. I'm doing my work.
This hombre ain't all there, man.
Doesn't matter.
Mierda. Ahora sí ya valió. Madres. Ya valió madres. Aquí están las armas. If we're staying overnight, I should probably have Mios.
Your bear. Like a teddy bear.
Oh, it's not what you think. I'm not overly afraid of the dark, but Pepito will think I'm cheating on him. Nidia Flores once gave me a jirafa azul, and Pepito said the nastiest things to him. I had to spank him. Pepito, that is, not the giraffe.
Is this guy for real, or is he fucking with us? I think he's fucking for real. Something kept his mind from growing up the whole way.
Do all Americans curse as much as you do? I'm supposed to wash away an American this week, but he hasn't arrived yet. Not that it would matter to me if he cursed much or not. I just do my job. I don't judge other people.
Wash away an American? You mean put this American in a barrel and cover him with lye?
Claro que sí. Some of the other men with guns, they call me El Pozolero, the stew maker. But I don't make stew. I don't even eat stew.
You just dissolve bodies in barrels of lye. Great.
I bury them too. Sometimes. Why are you looking at me like that? It's not like I killed these people. Pepito would never let me do that.
Why wouldn't he?
Because it's not part of the job, of course. Are you sure we can go back for Pepito?
I'm sure. Don't worry. We'll let him know there weren't any giraffes or any other animals.
Gracias. No doubt he'll still pout about being left behind, but if you say it can be helped, then I suppose it can be helped. Madre. Ya valió.
Inigo Morales, district court judge, disappeared on his way home from work. Octavio Rodriguez, student activist. Kidnapped by a gang of armed men outside a local bar, never seen again. Mirabel Castro, schoolteacher, last seen at an Unidad checkpoint in Santa Cruz.
I remember her. She had beautiful skin, like an angel.
There's 1,000 more like them in this stack, you son of a bitch, and that's just this year. Every one of them had a family. People out of their minds with grief because their loved ones are gone.
But they were dead. What else could I do?
Midas thinks he's got the mind of a child. Probably has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he'd better have a fucking photographic memory. I want the names of every single person you put in one of those drums. I don't care how long it takes. Do you understand me?
Yes. Okay. Then you will take me back, ¿verdad? I must get back to work.
I can handle stupid and I can handle grim, but I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the proper way to react to the dead. Like, his brain broke?
He's disassociating.
Exactly. I, for one, am not gonna let my kids burn ants anymore.
El Mudo was outmanned and outgunned, and he knew it. What do you do when you don't have an army and you need one? You buy one. Every officer, like every prostitute, has a price.
Quiebren el sueño.
It was the right move. I would have done the same thing. But El Mudo forgot. Fear is always worth more than money.
La Plaga's getting ready to flee the country with his big brother. We can't let that happen. Take out La Plaga before he gets away.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger.
Shit balls. I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle.
Here's your ride, compadre.
The fuck you did that for? That was a civilian.
I asked the rebels to send over a vehicle for us.
We got a chopper coming in. Escort car is getting away.
Good hit on the helo.
Escort cars, we're clear over here. God, these
Shit,
fuckers
our
love it.
right is toast. That truck's trying.
Looks like we've riled them up.
Hey, I see a fuel truck rolling down the road. Let's take out its escorts and claim it for the rebels.
Escort vehicle destroyed. Their lieutenant's on the run.
We're good. We all in one piece? Gasoline secure. Ready for the rebels to come get it. That's what I call a full-service outfit. I'll pilot. Here's his house. La Plaga's making a run for it. We kill him now so we don't have to kill him later. Move quickly, but don't rush. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Moving to position.
Let me get a good sight line. Let me get a good sight line. Target acquired. Lost visual on the target.
Eyes in the target. Lost the target.
I've got the target.
No target. Repeat, no target. Got it. Moving. Copy. Target marked.
I'm moving to position. Let me find a good position. Target acquired. Standing by. Target lost. Roger. Target acquired. Lost my target.
He's down. Tango heard the gunshot. Taking the shot.
What's your fucking... Tango is next to the hacienda.
Find some cover fast.
Fuck is that? Weed smoke?
Smells more like crack rock.
Say what you will about La Plaga. Dude knows how to throw a going away party. We rattled somebody's cage.
Got eyes on La Plaga. Let's take him down. Found a tunnel. I'm hearing engine noise.
The lieutenant's escaping.
Let's roll. We're not letting this fucker escape, hear me?
We done? Shit, I kinda got all excited there.
Tunnel's running out. La Plaga's got nowhere left to run. We start taking fire, you put him down first chance you get.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
on, man. I'll be right there. Hang on, I'm coming.
Thanks. Hold up.
Taking fire from the parking area.
Drone is up.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way. Goddamn bitch!
Nomad. Things are moving fast on Santa Blanca's side of the board. Nomad. Things are moving fast on Santa Blanca's side of the board. El Muro and El Sueño are at war.
It's because Sueño told Muro to kill his own brother?
After that, Muro paid Unidad to hit Sueño.
Guess that didn't go so well.
Not so much.
So now we let these assholes wipe each other out?
I wish. Unfortunately, Muro is one of our only shots at Sueño. They've been best friends since childhood. We need to know everything he knows.
Got it. So we grab El Muro before Unidad slips him out of Bolivia, or Sueño kills him. Frag out. Frag out.
Nomad, this is Matchwork.